So let's start with the eye look. So unfortunately it is going to be 4 different palettes, but these are shadows from my Pandos eyeshadows. So if you haven't seen that video already, I will try to remember to link it up in the cards. You should definitely check it out. It is a good video. I have been obsessed with this look lately. I feel like it's so easy and it's like just so perfect and beautiful, and I don't have to do as much work. So that's why I have been really loving it. And honestly, when I first created it and then I wore it in the video, I already knew that I wanted to show you guys because it's just so beautiful. We are going to be starting with the first palette, and it is the Dream Street palette, and we're going in with this shade right here. I'm not sure the name. I think it's Stardust. I want to say it's Stardust, but this was when ColourPop did the palettes like reverse. So we are just going to be using this. Now I already primed my eyelids and set my eyelids with like a white eyeshadow, so we're just going to be putting this as a transition shade. So that's all we're going to be doing with this shade. If you are doing this project pan, you know, the Pandos eyeshadows, definitely let me know so I could go check out your video, and let me know if you have a video where you do a look with the eyeshadows, because I am debating. I really do think that I'm gonna try to at least do one more look. It's kind of hard because, you know, it's the same 6 shadows, but I think I can at least get one more look out of these shadows. But lately, I'm not even going to lie, this has been the shadows that I have been reaching for each time I use these shadows, because it's just so beautiful. I don't know if I mentioned, but the brush I am using is a Morphe E23. I will try to remember to say the brushes or link the brushes if I'm able to, because most of the time I get them off of sets from Amazon. I am also trying to get better with updating my description box because I suck at it. I just really need to sit down one day and update all the information and put it in my notepad so I could just copy and paste it. Now, are both of your eyes the same? Because this eye is definitely lower, so I always feel like this eye comes out different. I always like the way this eye comes out more. I don't know if everyone is like that or if it's just me. I know when it comes to eyebrows, I always like this one more as well. And I know a lot of people always say they like one eyebrow better than the other, so I'm kind of thinking it's not just me, but you just never know. So that is going to be it for that. I am going to keep this palette close by because sometimes, like, if I feel like I need to blend the colors all together, I will go back in with that shade. So I'm not going to put it away just yet. So the next palette that we're going to go in with is the Jeffree Star Andrology palette. And the shade I got is this beautiful shade right here. It is Charmed. So honestly, there's like barely any fallout. I swear I have been using this and you only see a little bit in the middle. So I am never the type to like really side pan. I should probably start, because I heard you could like hit pan faster when you start at the side. I usually go right into the middle. So I'm just gonna dip my brush and I'm gonna blend them together, and you're gonna just slowly see how the colors just blend together and look so beautiful. Okay, so just to be on the safe side, I am going to go back in with that Dream Street palette, the shade right here, and just lightly tap it and just go over it a little bit. Like, I literally just go very messy over it. There you go. Ta-da! Done. Because I just feel like this look is too simple and easy to be stressing me out. It isn't stressing me out, but I'm just saying. Okay? I'm not gonna do that. Looks pretty even. Looks pretty good. So we are going to put this palette away for now as well. So this is a brush that I use for my outer corner and like for in my crease. It is a Morphe E17 brush. So it basically looks like this. It is dirty. I don't know what shade, so I'm just going to color, I'm just going to wipe the color off. Now, if you are like me and you have a color switch, but then you have kids that like grabbed it and put it somewhere, just use this. I just broke off a small piece, but this is the little lining that comes in BoxyCharm, and I usually save it every month. Well, I don't save it, I don't have like layers and layers just packed, but I usually save a little piece and I just color switch it. And you also get these in the Ipsy bag, so sometimes when I'm feeling fancy, I will have a colored one, because Ipsy usually comes in like orange or pink, sometimes yellow and blue, but right now it's all gray. So anyways, so I just clean off my brush and then I'm going in with this brown. And now when I first started using this brown shade, it was brand new, and now it has like a little dip in it, and I'm so excited. So because this is like a detailed brush, I kind of just like cheat a little bit and like I don't swirl it in there. I kind of like really tap in and I make sure I'm focusing on the same spot, because the whole point of this is to pan the eyeshadow, and I'm not wasting it because I'm using it, but I'm not being gentle neither. So I basically just, let me take this plastic off the mirror. Okay, so what I basically do is just start by tapping it in my outer corner. And this is how I always add color into my outer corner anyway, so it's not like anything new. And I always like to use small brushes like this, just because I do have hooded eyes and the area on my eye is sometimes, it's small. So just because sometimes I do cut creases and it doesn't look like it's hooded, believe me, it's hooded. So I will just pat it and then slowly blend. So just as like the product is starting to wear off, I kind of bring it into the crease, because I don't want it too dark in the crease, but I want it to definitely darken the crease up a little bit. So you definitely see, and I know it's getting messy under here, and that's okay. I'm just like always messy when it comes to eyeshadow. So you can already tell that it's like getting that, I don't know, like that warmth to it. I'm just gonna wipe that a bit, because I usually don't get that much fallout. I must not be like really tapping off my brush that much, but it is okay. So this is where I basically leave it, and I will see if I want to add more or not. So I'm just gonna do this side and then we're gonna go from there. So once again, I'm just like packing it on and I'm just building it up. So this is definitely like, you know, sometimes I feel like I really go in and get a bunch, and then sometimes I feel like, where is the shadow going? Like, is it falling off when I tap off my brush? So this is another reason why I feel like I got a dip in this shadow already, because I feel like I definitely need to keep going back in sometimes. Okay, so that is basically how it looks, because I think I put more brown on this side than this side. I am going to go back in with this Charm shade and just blend it out. And like, when I mean like blend it, I mean just like messy blend, because that's just what I'm gonna do. Because honestly, this is just what I do every single time I create this look. I don't know, I think I was watching a video, you know, when I'm not talking, I was just watching a YouTube video and I kind of went a little bit overboard, but that is okay. I am going to need this one again. It's going to be after I put the next shades. So the next thing I did, I took a flat brush and I did wet it, because I didn't know that the Norvina shadows was so buttery. So because I wet it, I'm going to wet it again. And I went in with this shade right here, which is called Dreamer. I love the shade. Honestly, I have been using that shade too much. I wet my brush with setting spray and I'm going to go in with Dreamer. I don't need that much setting spray, but I do like the way it looks. So I basically just put that all over my lid. Now I do bring it up just like if I'm cutting my lid, so as you can see my whole lid is covered, but I do like to bring it up a little bit more, so that way when my eye is open and I'm looking like this, you can actually see it. Which is how sometimes people don't believe me when I say I have hooded eyes, because I bring it up more. That is basically it. So now after, I will dip my finger in and just go on top, but for the most part I really don't have to, because it is already like, looks good, it looks bright, it looks really, really nice, and I'm really happy with that. So I usually just leave it alone. So as you can see, it is not perfect. It is not like the perfect cut crease. It is just eyeshadow. Sometimes I will take the small brush and I will blend it, but I actually think it looks fine just like that. So what I do next is just go back in with this shade, get a little bit of that brown just to blend it together, and that's basically it. So I'm gonna do that right now, and I'm literally just like lightly tapping the brush because I don't want to add too much, but it's just to pack on top of that color so it could somewhat blend together. And after that's on, I do go back in with whatever product is left. And I just keep going back and forth until I feel like it looks blended enough. Alright guys, so this is basically how the look comes out. So I am going to shut off my camera for a bit, do my liner, my lashes, and then of course do the other eye and the rest of my face. And I will be right back just to show you the finished look. But basically, this is completely it. Now you don't have to put fake lashes on. You can just put mascara on, call it a day. You don't have to put liner on. You could just leave it like this. I think on days that I go to school, I will literally just leave it like this and just put some mascara. But because I am trying to film another video after this, I am going to put liner and lashes on. So I'm just gonna do that, do the rest of my face, and that's that. So I will be right back. Okay guys, so I am back. I did the rest of my face. Everything that is on my face will be listed down below, and there also will be a video because I did film my face makeup. So to finish this look off, we're just going to go back in with the Androgyny palette, and I'm going to go back in with this shade and just put it underneath my lower lashes, like, you know, my lower lash line. Just taking this pencil brush real quickly and just going to go under. So you can take a little bit of the brown shade from here and put it underneath, but I'm not. I'm just going to leave it as is because I think I'm going to try to film one more video and then the makeup look is coming off. So I'm just going to put some mascara on my lower lash line. And you guys, so that is it. This is the look that I created with my Panels eyeshadows. As I said before, anything that is on my face will be listed down below and will be in another video. So definitely be on the lookout for that. It is a simple, beautiful, easy look. Like I could picture myself wearing this to school almost every single day. Alright guys, so that is it. That is going to go ahead and complete this video. I just want to say thank you so much for taking a couple minutes out of your day to spend watching me, and I really hope you liked the video, and I just hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay blessed, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.